Hello all, I'm back here in Splitpaw. The only one in here, I think. There was a 60 in here. I don't know, I guess maybe he's killing stuff. But I was looking at the wiki. I do have an enduring breath spell, but I don't have any fish scales. Those worm things in the water, I was looking at the wiki. I don't see them listed on here, but or I could run all the way to Qeynos Hills and kill Hadden, but he's like a 6-hour spawn for a fishbone earring. But anyway, I was looking at this. We got rogues, warriors. The Leith is an enchanter. The niche mass is a cleric. And the Roshmal's a magician. And the Rosh Mass is a wizard. So it's like you got pretty much everything. There's shaman ones too. So it's like after you do it a while, you kind of get used to what named. I was looking at my fear spells. I don't really have a stun. Casters, you can do a line of sight thing and they won't heal. First thing they're going to do is blast you. So it's like... It's kind of like, what do, you know? But I think that the one fight would have went a little bit better if I'd have had... well, the Venom of the Snake is a stronger spell than the direct damage. Although I could have loaded both. And there's one that I need to run over to Velius to get that I can subscribe. It's like a Acid Blast. It's like an upgraded, what is it, Poison Bolt or Shock of Poison or something. So, like the DPS one, the Necro's good. It's like the fear thing. I got to get used to... one's like a... Well, it's like a stun. Like, if you snare them and fear them, they might not run. But if they run and there's shit around you, it's like, that's not good, so... Casters, if they're casting on you, it's like you gotta time your feign death or it'll fail. They'll just nuke you. And those little pets are annoying, as you saw. But was thinking if I either get fish scales or if I run over there and camp Hadden or I buy a fishbone earring or something... maybe I'd go down there and see if I could single pull those worms in the water, but I'd probably have to fight them in the water because some of that stuff you can't pull out of the water, but I don't know, I might Argo everything. So what I'm going to do here is, let's see, I want to root that green one. Come back here. Just logging in here and there for a little bit of playtime and experience or whatever. So over a few days I'll get a level, or if I get in a group. Sometimes I don't play very long. Root spell broke, that one will be coming. So we'll put him back here. Pull my pet back here and tell him to sit. Give him a heal. I'll at least get a snare off on this guy. And my vampiric curse here. Liking me too much. Oh, of course, a respawn would happen. He's not gonna get off my pet, is he? What a crock of shit. Oh well. Boy, they're just all coming here. Alright, well that'll split that one up pretty good. Sucks I lost my pet though. I didn't really need to pull him back that far, but well, that's how it worked out. It's like some of the stuff in here, it's like you gotta, well, you want to prep for it, right? An enduring breath item will be needed later on, so I guess if I can find a vendor with fish scales, I know they sell them in West Commons. I just don't know if I can buy them as a dark elf. Maybe. I think the vendors were dubious. Drinking some lemonade here. Might make a cup of coffee. That's a long run over there, though, from where I'm at. So I think I'll probably, as I said before, get 39 here. Get my, self-report back to Neriac. Track down my spells. I want to do that Words of Darkness quest. So maybe between, before I go back to, maybe I'll get 39, or maybe I'll go back to Qeynos Hills and see about Hadden there. Someone might be camping them, I don't know. 6-hour spawn. I don't think that fishbone earring sells for a whole lot. If I could grab one for a couple hundred plat or something, I would do that. I do remember killing him back in the day. I made a mage. Got him to like level 35 just to kill Hadden. I just set him there, and when, well, back when you found out about it, or you could have a tinkerer make you a rebreather or whatever, like gnomes. It's like a mask. The spell's okay, but you gotta recast it every 28 minutes or something like that, so it's kind of like if you're in battle and it's hectic and you're getting hit and you're starting to drown, I mean, it's like not good, so some zones are like that. What was Plane of Water, I think, the one boss, you always had to have Enduring Breath. What was the other one? I want to say Kale, but it might have been Kedge Keep, or it was like an underwater place. It was a pretty fun zone, but it's crazy. It's like a Lots of tunnels and doors and... Pet buffed up here. Do I have... Alright. Maybe I'll just give him a torch. I don't think I got... What is this? Yeah. Something, I guess. Alright, let's kill these. Get my health and... Wasn't trying to get hit, but... Alright. Killed the Pather. I got this one. I got this one here. So I'll get my mana here. I don't remember what those things were called. I would have to run back down there and look. Like I said, there I don't see them on the wiki. I guess they didn't bother to list them, but they listed all the other, like the knolls and stuff like that. What was it? I don't know. I'll have to go down there and check the name on the thing. Range glimpse. I think I have something in my range already. Yeah, I want to replace that with... well, there's a book that drops in here. It's called... Oh... I was looking to see if I could see it on the wiki here. It's the book of something. The book of... No-Hide Tome is what it's called. This here. But that's a primary. I think one of my things is a range. I'd have to look at my inventory here. Primary. I know there's another book. I think it's from Charduck that you can put in range. I have it on my enchanter, although there was a drop that dropped off of those giants at the bridge there. I wasn't expecting. It's a range, primary or secondary. It's pretty close to that book too. So maybe I'll get lucky and get that again or something. If I get back over there. It's not something I'm going to go farm, but if I saw one for sale in the tunnel. I believe you need keys for Chardock. Yeah, I think you do. It's been so long, but that's a pretty nice drop. Usually sells for like 500 plat or something like that. It's like a level 57 mob down there, so. But, I want to focus on getting my spells. Like, some of that stuff is, once I get my spells, or most of the main ones, like, some of the spells are pricey when you get up into the 50s and 60s, so you have to, well, save your plat, or, well, some people are able to get a group together to go get some of it, but, again, it's an emulation of a game that's, well, this server's 10, 15 years old, something like that. It still has a pretty good player base, but I'm not saying you would never get it, but some things are harder, like when you get up into raids, like regular dungeons and stuff like that. I mean, most of that stuff is, well, a 6-man group or a duo, or, well, you're level 60 and you might be able to go in there and kill something, but I don't know. It's like if someone's selling it for 500 plat and I have 500 plat, I might do it for the sake of the challenge, but you know, who knows? You know me, I might die 5 times to, well, just get it down and do it, you know. But there's some things that it almost really isn't worth doing unless you have, well, a cleric or someone to help you if you're behind, like, locked doors and all that. But, part of the fun of it, I guess. Makes you not want to mess up, but you never know. Didn't really want him to walk out, and he's just gonna keep pounding on me there. Knows I'm out of mana. Lesser Conjuration Earth. Magician spell. And for those of you that may or may not care what I'm doing in the game, or talking about what I should do, or what I'm going to go, you know, snipe out for a piece of gear or something, that's kind of how the game was played. You know, the tunnel's nice. People are always selling stuff. I go there. Sometimes I sell stuff, but most of the time I'm not there unless I need something, or I'm looking for something, or I'm passing through. You know, I see something that catches my attention. It's like with Cynical Spell, I was there for maybe an hour or two, you know, going back and forth, doing different things, checking with people, and I had got my stuff, and I didn't see what he was wanting, except a Necro friend told me about a guy, and, well, you know, I was like, well, he had the spell after he checked a couple tunes, and I said, all right, well, I don't have the money to get it, but I said I was looking for it for a friend, and he said, well, give him my name, and that's what I did. As far as the other one, no one had it, the wizard thing, but he talked about it in his thing, so I appreciate the shout out. But we try to help each other out, I guess. But the I mean, I don't use the Discord and stuff. Maybe I should, but the level 39 corpse, summon corpse for the Necro drops in here, but I already have a copy of it on this character that I handed it from when I had my enchanter in here, but I'll get down in there and work that room a little bit, but it might be hard, like with clerics and stuff. I don't know, I have to play with the fear and see. Because, like, one of them I think is a stun, or it'll stay in there and it won't run off. I don't know. I don't need things running through a dungeon and grabbing more. I mean, those, as you saw, just one magician and his little pet. Those little pets cast, too, and they'll just nuke the crap out of you. Unless you resist it. Alright. But this spell lineup seems to work pretty good. Like some of these I don't remember using. Maybe I did. That's a snare, heart flutter, cancel magic, cure disease. That'd be a good one. Especially if you get dotted or get rabies, resist cold. I think Breath of the Dead, that's enduring breath. Like I need a page for my undead stuff, for my buffs. Like there's Leech, Siphon Life, Life Draw. These are all lower. Spook the Dead's another fear. I usually park my pet, tell it to guard here, because what I'll do is I'll come over here and Dot this guy up, root him. Usually I try to get over here before root breaks. That way, when I watch the text and see that it breaks, then I'll either feign death or I'll, shoot my pet at him because, well, sometimes it would just stand there and die, because these dots are pretty strong. Oh, I got that roamer again. They're pretty easy to kill, though. It's like the lowest one. That's all right. So I'll pause this here. I'm just going to, finish up the room, I guess. Just let you see how it plays out when you play it without the pauses here. I mean, you kind of get it by now. I'm not going to play very long. How long have I been on? 33 minutes, so... Let's see, it's really not, other than the experience in here, there's a few drops. There's lots of room in here. It's like, behind these two doors here, fighting there, if someone's fighting in here, or even if they're not, you can Argo the stuff below you. Or sometimes you'll Argo the stuff on the bridge. If you don't look up and you pull one of those and there's one pathing by, it'll add in and it might bring 4, 5, I've seen that happen before. So it's kind of like, if you're able to control it and beat them down, I mean, it works out pretty good. But casters are always like... if you can get out of line of sight, they're pretty easy to kill. If they have a pet, sometimes their pets are annoying. Their pets can be just as hard to kill as them. So it's like fighting two casters almost, So if you have good resist or you debuff them, like some of these spells are... Oh shoot, I hit the wrong button. I hate, there's like an animation thing. If you set down too fast, it looks like you're standing up. I have like a harm shield. Yeah, I need to move that one. It's like, 18 seconds. But I don't think you can do anything but run. Or, well, you could get to a spot and feign death, I guess, when it runs off, maybe, but... Oh shit. I thought I killed that guy. Maybe I didn't. Huh. Alright, what do we got here? Both blue. Let's see. Alright, let me see. Alright, I'll get rid of my pet here. Take that off. When I go through here, I'm gonna go through here. I want to see what these things are called. A gadulin or something. Alright, they're a warrior. There are 7 of them. They are non-Argo, but are social. They also won't flee, so here's like the thing on them. So they're warriors. What level are they? 30 to 33. Get an enduring breath item and it's way up to this bridge area. But if you have one walking across there, and you pull either of these, there's like 3 in here, so sometimes they're casters. But I'm going to go sell before I get too heavy and call it a night here, but it's pretty much all I have to talk about. Probably make a cup of coffee here and I don't know, maybe I'll run over there. It's a long run. I don't want to record the whole adventure. It'd probably take 15 minutes maybe in game with the Spirit of the Wolf to run over there. I mean, see, I got to go through Southern Karana, Western Karana, is it, or Northern, then Western? Let's see. Got to go through Southern, then Northern, then Western, and then finally end up in Qeynos Hills, which I don't know. Let me see here. There's got to be a fish scale vendor around here somewhere. Lake El Omen, Qeynos Aqueducts, Rivervale, Steamfont Mountains. I mean, they're sold other places. Never know. That would be for my enduring breath. Those would probably be pretty good, depending on how many of them social together. I don't think I've ever killed those. Maybe a long time ago. But there you have it, I guess. Have a good one. Alright, it looks like our friend here has popped. Alright, I killed Hadden, but no earring on that one, so gotta wait for another respawn of him here. Let's see.